go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to downtown Pittsburgh and Acrisure Stadium, the home field of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And the kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Hey! Convoy! Here we go! Ready?
And there's the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. To the air, it's Holstein. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Well, he's got some space here. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. Using his legs, it's Young. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense defense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? An inside give now from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking for a gap is Smith. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment and let it come to you.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Third and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And they'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Panthers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Linebacker shifting around now. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. QB keeper all the way. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The defense is hanging tough here. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Pitt. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. They'll ride the back again here. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Carr. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. But Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was give him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. Let's start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Gets into space at the 50. They get the center to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
In the clear of the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to run it. It's Smith. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
But that's how you close a half of them. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now at 25. Back to throw. It's Carr. Finds his man. It's Young. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Wants to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And then is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes back out onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with...
Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Gonna run it. It's Smith. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. To put them on top now.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to pass. It's Carr. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at midfield. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks free. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, it's Gibson. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. Touchdown, Panthers. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They'll tackle him right at the 31.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of, can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down, but broke a tackle. It's a solid gain there.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's second down.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Holstein. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards.
On the double.
Crucial 3rd down play right here.
Get set. Get set. 8-4.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, at this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
The Panthers bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And they've got the returner corralled. First play of the drive now set up at the 27. He'll hand it off. Right down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to throw. It's Carr. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Handoff from the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with the miss, remain tied. Comes our first play of overtime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Gilbert. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So here we go. The offense has first and goal here in overtime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near the goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
So here we go. Biggest play of the game. Can the offense punch it in on third and goal in OT? They'll run here on third and goal. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They jump on top in OT. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. So now it's first and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. You kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. No, he didn't get in. They stopped him. They gambled to win the game right there. Could not score. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.